Another day, another YouTube video. What is good? You can never be as strong as one, and that one is Akeyles. And today we're here to talk about our top 5 games from E3. So let's go ahead and start with number 5. I've never played a game in this franchise, but the video that they showed from Ubisoft was so amazing. It really got me into it. Plus you can submit your mixtape in there and actually get your songs and your art into it, and the game is Beyond Good and Evil 2. The gameplay, from the quick gameplay that they showed, the melee looked dope. Flying spaceships and the seamlessness of the game has gotten me totally sold. The only reason why this game is low on my list is because I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know too much about it. We only seen a little gameplay from it, but I'm still hyped. Now let's get to number 4 on my list, which again is a game I'm really hyped for. It looks like it's inspired off of Ghost in the Shell and a whole bunch of other just futuristic but more realistic, and that's Cyberpunk 2077. Now another reason why this game isn't so hype on the list is because we've only got a small slice. We didn't even get gameplay. I do understand that, and I did watch 2 videos today where they got to explain what the gameplay was and the story was, but this was after E3 and this wasn't during E3, so this is kind of why it's still so low on my list. But this game does look very hype. What you can do, everything is customizable. Your character, from having a robot arm, just the whole world. Plus I really like Ghost in the Shell, and it looks like a very similar world, maybe even like if Ghost in the Shell was placed in America. Now this next game, called Control, was, I believe, the only new IP that they did show at E3, our world exclusive that they showed at PlayStation's conference. And let me tell you, I'm really hyped for it. It has a girl who has a shape-shifting gun and telekinesis. It looks really dope. The gameplay looks solid. I'm really hyped for it. They didn't show us a long preview, but I don't know if it's just because it was a world premiere or just how powerful the character will look. And we don't know if you start off the game that strong, or if later on in the game you get that strong. But she was able to like lift herself and push people across the room. So I'm really hyped to see more about Control. I'm really thinking that's gonna be a day one, just from the gameplay that I saw. Now the next game, if you're not new to this channel, it won't be a surprise. It might be a surprise because it's not number 1, but Gears 5. It looked amazing. I still haven't beat Gears 4 story. Don't shame me. I've played multiplayer, and I think I got like at least 9 days in playtime in the multiplayer. I really love how Gears 4 multiplayer is. I can't wait to see how Gears 5 is, but the story in this one has me wanting to go and play Gears 4 story and catch up, because it looks deep. It looks like we're not going with JD and we're going with Kate, and that there's this big thing that I don't know because I haven't beat part 4 yet, but it got me sucked in. Plus the melee weapons, on top of just wanting to know what the multiplayer is going to be like. Are we going to have multiplayer games, since we're going back to since she's going backwards, so she's trying to find out like her beginnings. It seems like we're gonna be going to old places like Jacinto and Pavilion So we might be able to get like those older weapons, the mortar to come back, maybe the digger, boom shield, etc. We might see old weapons on top of the newer weapons, the melee weapons inside the multiplayer. So it's gonna add a whole new aspect. I wonder if the melee weapon is gonna be OP, if it's gonna just be there to beat out shotguns. I'm intrigued to see exactly how this goes. I also hope that they increase the bounce for the multiplayer, or the speed that you're able to grab to walls and things like that. So I'm just overall excited to play the game, the multiplayer, and the story this time. And the number one game that I'm most excited for is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, this game looks huge. It looks amazing. It has all the characters from the previous ones, and that's all I really asked for. I feel like a fighting game, or a game with most of the characters, if your character didn't die off, you should be able to play them in the next game, especially in the fighting game. They should always port over those characters and add more, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're getting all the characters that's ever been in Smash Bros, putting them in the game. They already added 2 new characters. I'm pretty sure before December is over, we're gonna find out at least 4 more characters. I believe that we're gonna get at least 4 more characters, and then the hope of DLC, which I'm not opposed to, because I'm like, if you still want to work on the game and you still want to add more characters while the game is still out, I'm definitely down to give you $3-4 for a character. I think I paid $6 last time. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, for a character, as long as they're good, they're hype, they're not clones or beta characters, I'm definitely down for that. And like I said, this game is huge. The maps, what you can do, the 8 versus 8 is there. Ice climbers are there, so 8 versus 8 ice climbers, making 16 models on the screen. It looks dope. Every person looks like they got a buff. Like, everybody looks competitive as fuck. Like, watching the tournaments, you can see that, you know, there are characters that are really strong, but it looks like everyone's buffed to either balance that out or just make them fun to play with against these stronger characters. But I guess that's it for me. So you guys tell me what you think was the top 5 games, and I'll let you know if the games that you named are even on my top 10, or because there was a lot of games that came out. So again, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, and we're out. Okay, so now it's time for this pre-recorded part. So if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you don't like the video, hit the dislike button. But also comment and tell me why you didn't like the video. And sub if you're new to the channel. I'm gonna be dropping content, you know, as much as I can. And we're out.